guys. I was walking down the street the other day and I found this. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. You know, what's the saying? I don't know, is it all the day or is it all day long? I seem to remember that it's all the day. You'll have good luck. And so, you know, I'm pretty pragmatic guys. You could probably assess, but you know, I don't go for any of that what I call hocus pocus stuff. You know, but you know, I still had a little bit of hope. It's like, okay, so when does the good luck kick in? When I got home and I realized, you know what? I think it was a pretty lucky day. You know, reason I was walking is because I was getting some long overdue work done on my car. See, and you know how that goes, right? I mean, you get something fixed, and then you get in the car, and you're like, wow, that thing that was bugging me before about the car, it's not there anymore, right? So yeah, that's pretty, you know, that's pretty lucky in a way, right? So yeah, you know, pretty. Plus, I found this. If you can see it, I don't think you can see it. I don't think it's focusing. I don't think the light's right. But yeah, I got this. See? Got that. Can you see it? Doesn't want to. Like I said in my previous video, you know, this is not a professional production. So sorry about all of the poor production quality here. There we go. No, let's see. Does it wanna? Yeah, that's pretty good, right? I think that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Right there. You see them? See that? So yeah, you know, I've found quite a few things on the street actually when I was walking. You know, when I was a kid, I used to walk, you know, to school. I didn't get any rides, man. I can probably count on one hand how many times. Let's see. What is? There we go. I can count on one hand probably the number of rides that I got when I was growing up. And yeah, you know, maybe I'll explain it in a future video. But yeah, I did. I walked to school uphill both ways. And yeah, it's true. You know, you might not think that that's possible, but if you think about it, it is. And here's a little clue. That also meant that I walked downhill both ways. And these were steep hills, okay? And if you were ever in a hurry trying to get somewhere, uphill's pretty bad, but downhill's pretty bad too. You know, if you're trying to jog or even run on a steep downhill incline, decline, whatever, yeah, that's no fun either, especially if your shoes aren't so hot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know in the comments. Have you ever found a penny on the street when you were walking down the street one day? Sounds like a great lyric for a song. I was walking down the street one day. Yeah, got to remember that. But anyway, yeah, let me know. Have you ever found a penny? because I'm really curious to know. I really want to know. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever found a nickel? Have you ever found a dime? Whoa, have you ever found a quarter? Have you ever found 2 pennies? Have you ever found 3 nickels and a dime? How about paper money? Have you ever found paper money on the street while you were walking down the street one day? Oh, wow, that's a pretty big deal. I think the most I've ever found walking down the street one day was a $5 bill. That's pretty good. That was a long time ago, and I was a pretty young guy, so it was a pretty big deal. I got to tell you. But all what here's but you can also find other very rare, hard to find things while you're walking down the street one day. Let me show you. So yeah, I was walking down the street one day and found this thing. What is going on with the lighting, guys? Yeah, really sorry about the lack of production quality here on the channel. Let's see. Okay, well, all right. So yeah, I found this thing walking down the street one day, and I don't know why. I just picked it up because I thought it was kind of cool. And but you're probably wondering, well, what makes this thing so rare and potentially valuable? Well, let me show you. Patent applied for. It's a PAF. Huh? What do you think about that? This is a PAF hole cover, I think. What do you call this? Obviously, this is something that came from something kind of old, maybe like a piggy bank or something, or like some kind of little bank, and then you just kind of pop this in the hole and you twist it one way and it would lock into place. I think it's something like that. But look at this, Western Chicago Corporation. Is that what that says? Yeah, Western Chicago Corporation. Patent applied for. Wow. All right, guys. So when it comes to content here on the channel, guess what? Today is your lucky day because we've got some real entertainment value for you. All right. First of all, we've got round playing cards. Look at that. They're playing cards, and then they're round. But not only that, they're NASA round playing cards. Okay, so I guess this is kind of like just like a joker. Yeah, okay, so we're good. All right, so we got round playing cards. And, you might think that these are a little bit harder to shuffle because of their shape. Well, I'm going to use a very special shuffling technique that has been passed down through the age. And we're going to shuffle the card, and Glove Guy and I have come up with this trick. All right, like I said, I'm not into the hocus pocus stuff. I'm a very pragmatic guy. Right? It's not a magic trick, okay? No such thing as magic, but it's a card trick. There, that's what it is. It's a card trick, okay? So first of all, let's use this this passed down card shuffling technique. And so what you do, right? And then you, great. There, see that? Shuffling the round cards. And then, all right, so here's the card. This is going to take a little bit of Glove Guy participation. This is the Glove Guy participation segment of the episode today. So here's how it works. Glove Guy, you pick a card, any card in your mind. Don't tell anybody what it is, all right? just think about the card. Concentrate on the one card that you're thinking about. Any card from the deck, okay? You think about it, all right? And then what we do is we kind of sense, we kind of go through the deck, and we sense, we feel, we feel, okay, no, that's not working. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, this way we go. Here we go. All right, now, no, I'm not cheating. All right, just because I can see the cards doesn't mean, it's still just as hard. It's still just as difficult to pick. What is this? Oh, another one of those. Okay, let's get rid of that. All right. Okay, we're sensing. Is it? Let's see. What card is Glove Guy thinking about? What is this? This looks weird too. What is that? Oh, that's the Ace of Clubs. Is that Glove Guy's card? No. All right, this isn't working either. All right, let's go back to this way. This is the way. This is the original way, right? Like this. Okay, so we're going through and we're trying to sense. Dude, concentrate on the card real hard, all right? I'm not getting the vibe over here. All right, thanks. All right, so, the feeling's getting stronger. It's getting strong. I think it might be the 5 of clubs. Okay, that's the one. That's the one that is the one. That's the card that you're thinking about, Glove Guy. Am I right? Hey, see that? So that's how the trick works, guys. And finally, to round up this this video, like I said before, it's good to offer some value in the content, a little bit of information. So, in regards to your journey as a YouTuber, I've got a little bit of information.
Information.
You know how you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 qualified view hours in order to be eligible to get money from your videos on the platform. And what they've done is they've increased 4,000 hours to 8,000 hours. What's happening to a lot of people is, they were slowly working their way up to. Oh, and by the way, if you're already part of the program, with that you did the 4,000 before this takes place, so that means you still have some time to do it with 4,000 until February 1st of next year. If you're already in, you're like grandfathered in, right? So don't worry about that. But to anyone who's like clawing away, trying to get their subscriber count up there, and then trying to get those 4,000 hours, and all of a sudden they realize, oh, now it's 8,000 hours. Man. But anyway, yeah, so there's a couple of changes like that. And then same thing with shorts, shorts used to have to get like 10 million views and then you were in. But now you got to get like 20 million views every 90 days or something like this, or 10 million. I'm not sure, but it's tens of millions of views on your shorts in order to get paid on your shorts. So there you go. There's a little bit of information, making this a partially informational video for you, all right? So anyway, that's enough for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day. So, okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring it in. All right. Whoa. Hey. All right. Dude, are you sure? You got this. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, man. But you're handling this all by... never mind. I'm not... All right. I'm not saying it. Okay.